So welcome back to the channel. Something different today. We're outside the Big Fish. Now it's classed as, for me it's Handforth, but I think they call it Wilmslow, but it's on the border of Handforth. It's a little village, it's like area. It's got like a Lidl, I think it's got a pub, it's got a Subway, it's got things like that, but it's right next to the bypass as well. I don't know why I'm telling you all that. It doesn't matter, does it? I can put where it is on the screen. So we've come here and I just wanted to start doing the odd video about chippies, and we're not going to do fish, we're just going to do the chips basically, and then if we do something with it, I'm going to do gravy today because I love chips and gravy. So we've got a pot of gravy and we've got a large portion of chips because there's two of us, we're going to share it, me and Mrs. B, who's behind the camera. Say hello, Mrs. B.
Hello.
So let's have a look. Let's have a look at the gravy first. How much was it?
£1.60.
£1.60 for the gravy.
That's a large gravy.
A large gravy. If you can see that. Let's just get that out of this. Tell you what, it's nice and hot, which is good. I mean, we are literally sat outside. Oh, that looks good. Looks like a good thick gravy. That's fantastic. Right, let's show you the large portion. How much are the chips?
£3.80.
£3.80 for the chips. And this is a large portion. And that is a large portion of chips. Oh my, that is some chips. I mean, that is definitely going to feed two. Huge. I mean, look at where I'm alright to use my finger, aren't I? Look at the size of that. Did you get salt and vinegar on?
Yes. Salt
and vinegar, plain chips, and we're going to dip it in some gravy, and they're red hot. So see what they're like. How do I do a rating? This is the first one we've done, isn't it? How do I do a chip rating? You know, we'll think about that because we've not really thought about it. This is really off the cuff, but we just thought we'd do it. So I'll be back with you in a minute. So there's the gravy. It's nice and thick, which is great, but myself and Mrs. B have just dipped a chip and tried it. The consistency is great for the gravy, but it's not got a lot of flavour. Guarantee this is boiled water added to some like bisto-y stuff, isn't it? I'd say it's that sort of gravy flavour. Yeah. It's not much to it. It's not a lot going on, and like Mrs. B says, you dip it in, it's thick, but it tastes watery, which I sort of agree. It's bland and there's not much to the gravy. But the chip, well, I'll show you the chip in it, but that's the gravy. Yeah. Okay, the chips. So if you can see that, they are quite fluffy, which is good. Definitely hot. I wouldn't say they're crispy. I think, to be honest, there's no way they've been cooked in beef dripping or lard. It's definitely not that. It's definitely like a vegetable oil, but they're all right. They're all right. They're not bad. They're not the best. They're all right, aren't they?
Yeah, I've had better. I've had worse.
Yeah, and for the price, you can't grumble because £3.80 for a huge portion isn't bad at all. So, not a bad chip. Gravy, yeah. I think that's where it loses out on the gravy. The gravy's not got much flavour to it, but it's okay. It's an okay chips and gravy from the Big Fish in Handforth. I'd have the chips again. Maybe next time I'd try the curry. Give that a go. See what that's like. But yeah, as it is, it's not bad. Come and give it a go. If you're local, come and try it yourself. Come and try it and see what you think. See what you think about the chips and see what you think about the gravy. So, yeah, like I say, big enough portion. So, nice. Chip on its own. I'm using my fingers because that's what we do when we eat fish and chips, especially in the north. It's not fish, it's chips and gravy, but it's chips with some gravy on. It's okay. I tell you what, it's better than Subway. Anything's better than Subway. I'm just not a Subway fan. You're not going to be seeing me eating anything out of Subway. So there you go. That's chips and gravy from the Big Fish in Handforth, stroke Wilmslow. First one. We'll do more. I'm not going to say it's a regular every week thing. It's just if we go past a chippy, we might just throw an off the cuff review of the chips. And these ones, I said about rating, these, I'd go, if we're going to go 1 to 10, I'll give these a 7. What would you say? 7 out of 10.
7.
7 out of 10 for us. So there you go. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Right, this is a quick cutback because as I'm eating the gravy, I don't know if this is going to make sense to you, but on the roof of my mouth, I'm getting this weird film, and we've had that at home when we've bought like the very cheap gravy granules, and you're getting that same film, and then you have a drink of water and it doesn't seem to take it away. It's not the grease on the chips, 100%. Keeping with the 7 score, because I think the actual price and the portion size is great. I just think the gravy isn't the best. If this would have been an easy 8 if it were decent gravy, but it's got. I'll stick to my 7. But just note, you do get that weird greasy film at the top of your mouth, which is hard to get rid of. Okay, I'll say it again. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on another one.
Yeah, all I need are some better days, 'cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days.